Hi everyone, this is Benz here, playing the Tier 4 American Medium Tank, the M3 Lee. Now, M3 Lee isn't a typical medium tank because it doesn't have a turret on it. It's limited to its hull-mounted gun, which, while it's a larger caliber than its two top guns on the top of the tank, it doesn't have a fully functional turret, so you're really limited to just firing in front of the tank, which it's kind of unusual for a medium because usually you have a fully functional turret, which leads a lot of people, because at tier 4 it's played by a lot of newer players, to kind of grow to hate the M3 Lee because it's more like a tank destroyer and you really had to play it like that. And on top of that, when you're going over hills, since you have this gun that's really low on the tank, your two little mini turrets on top are going to stick over the hill before you actually crest over it, and people will be able to hit you without you being able to shoot back at them. Unlike other tanks where you have basically a smaller profile while going over a hill. Now M3 Lee, since it has the lack of a turret, does have really good firepower for a tier 4 medium, has pretty decent frontal armor. And while you aren't really able to stop these tier 5 and 6s I'm facing right now, against tier 3 and 2, you're basically immune, and against a lot of tier 4s, you can bounce some shots off of them. Now for a match like this, it's kind of concerning that basically everyone on our team went south, except for our light tanks, myself, and this E2, but someone has to be up here in the north. So I'm just going to kind of hold back a little bit. Hopefully they can't see me this far away. I don't have any like sixth sense or anything on this crew, so it's really just guessing as to whether people can see me or not. I know I can't penetrate that E2, so I'm going to switch over to a HE shell, which didn't really expect him to turn his hole like that, so I could have penetrated him if I wanted to. But at least I can hit this enemy M3 Lee and take him out there. There's a lot of people in the north, so I'm actually going to fall back a little bit. I'm just gonna set up near our base for now, unless if I can hit this T-40. Be nice if I could hit him, but I don't think I'm actually able to. Only because the enemy is gonna come flying down here. There's not too much I can actually do about it. M4 back here. Might be able to get a shot on him if I take out, if I take out that little building. Now your shell velocity isn't great on this. It's still high enough to where you can kind of hit longer range shots if you need to. I should have waited for that shot. But it looks like we actually have some backup now in the north, so I'm going to head back up there. I'm not able to hit him. Should be able to hit this Firefly though. He is the biggest gun of the enemies up here. It looks like our AMX-40 needs assistance with these two light tanks it's facing. Just hold on, buddy, I'm coming. I don't want to get myself into trouble, so I'm just gonna stay back here because he's just about dead. Okay. Never mind, he killed him. Now, I'm not concerned about him flanking me. I have this M8 behind me. He's, yeah. figured he'd try to flank me, but I had backup, so I wasn't too concerned about that. There's that T-40 over there still. And this Firefly can see me. One of the main problems with matches like this is you do not have good view range compared to tier 6 tanks. So you're at a very huge disadvantage against them automatically without even taking into account hit points or armor and firepower. Okay, so he's gonna go back up there, which I'm not really able to get a good shot on him. I'm just gonna throw one more shot there, and I'm gonna head up to get a different angle on him. But playing in matches with a bunch of tier 5s and 6s, you just have to be a little patient, because if you just rush out there, you're just gonna end up getting killed in under like 5 seconds, because you can be one-shotted and two-shotted by a lot of people. Now this T-40 can kill me in one hit with my HP right now, but at this point we've won the match, so I'm just going for it here. And never mind, I think I'm able to get him there. It's lucky. I thought he had a howitzer gun on him, but it looked like he didn't have the howitzer gun, so he needed at least 2 shots to kill me there. Had he had the bigger gun, he could have just aimed in for a little bit longer and killed me with one hit. Now the mobility for Lee, it's not great for a medium tank at tier 4, but it is better than expected for a tank this size and with its armor. Now I'm loading APCR just because these are tier 6 tanks over here, and while I will have shots on their sides and rear, I just want to make sure when I come up here I'm able to actually get hits in. Okay, here we go. Ah, never mind, they killed him just as I was about to get him. And he was right behind that guy. So could have had 2 kills there, but unfortunately they kind of blocked each other in, and I had no shot. So pretty decent match for tier 4 and tier 6. 724 damage, destroyed 2 enemy tanks. Experience-wise, top 3 because I was doing damage to higher tiers at times, and still eked out a little bit of a profit. So this goes to show you, even if you are playing a tank like the Lee, where a lot of people hate it, you just have to focus on its strengths, and it's not a bad tank if you kind of play it like a tank destroyer and less like a medium tank. And while you do face a lot of tier 5s and 6s, basically just sit back, play a little bit more patient, and you'll be able to use your good gun to get your damage in. When you're the top tier, or there's not a lot of tier 5s in the match, then you can kind of use your armor, because your whole armor is decent for a tier 4 tank. Just keep in mind the top 2 turrets here when you're fighting on hills. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website, wotguru.com.